Today in the video, I'll discuss how users of Social Security and SSDI can receive $1,550, $1,860, and $2,590 every month. There are a few key caps that you should be aware of, and I'll go over them all in this video. Now let's get started and speak about given the facts. I can state without a doubt that everyone who receives Social Security disability insurance or retirement benefits is the target audience for what I will be discussing in this video. Right off the bat, SSDI wants to emphasize that this is for people who receive additional security income. The SSI I'm discussing in this film is unrelated to SSI, so if you receive that benefit, don't worry. I'll also be making you a video on this topic. I have a ton of SSI-related videos on my channel. That relates to SSI what's happening if you've been watching the movies on this channel for some time. As I've explained many times, these benefits are not the same. Each one is subject to certain guidelines, prerequisites, and minimum payments. Because these two programs are so dissimilar in their design, you must comprehend every aspect of them. For this reason, the information I discuss in this video and the cash values I provided at the beginning of the video are only applicable to recipients of Social Security retirement or disability benefits. Insurance SSDI, does that make sense? Either way, I just want to be clear about that right away, so you know what I'm talking about and who this is really about. Alright, so let's get started. These are all the details we need to discuss. We must discuss the details of what these entail for your regular benefit and why they are so crucial. First off, let me inform you that if you exceed these restrictions, your benefits will be terminated, which is not a good thing in any situation. We want to maintain your money and benefits for as long as possible. So let's talk about it and see what happens. Before we do, though, I would really like to ask you for a great favor. In some circumstances, your benefits may end completely badly. Am I right? If you've not already, or if you're new here, welcome. Thank you for watching. Would you kindly click the subscribe button below the video to become a member of the channel? To date, nearly 500,000 people have done so. Once again, I sincerely appreciate your support. Your assistance, thank you for watching, and rest assured that I will do all in my power to keep you informed. I'm reading the news, studying, advocating for you, responding to your inquiries, and taking any other action I can because, at the moment, things are difficult in the world, so it makes sense. I think we should come back together. Please click the subscribe button below. You can also share the movie on the channel and with your friends on social media. Together, let's discuss everything. I'll review these figures using the same methodology as I demonstrated at the beginning of the video. We'll talk about $1,550 first. Note that all of these amounts are paid on a monthly basis. We'll discuss the other numbers later. The discussion will alternate between the individuals listed. I'll be very explicit about who it's about every time. That's correct? The first group costs $1,550 a month. These people receive Social Security disability insurance, SSDI, and are not blind, which is important. Okay, so they're not blind, but this has to be addressed. What I mean by this is that if you receive SSDI, you can generate money, but it must be less than $1,550 per month. This is known as your income cap, and it is the maximum amount you can earn each month without fearing that your wages would be garnished. It doesn't contain the amount of money you receive each month. Rather, it represents the money you make by doing a job, whether it be full-time, part-time, a side gig, a small business, or your own venture. This is your gross income, not your net income, which is your gross salary. The bottom line is that matter income is income. A blind person receiving Social Security disability insurance SSD receives $1,550 per month. I get it. I can wrap things up at the end of the film as well. But if you meet this criteria, keep in mind that $1,550. This one is for persons who are receiving Social Security retirement benefits and have either received them or filed for them before they reached full retirement age in 2024. You won't reach full retirement age in 2024. Let's talk about $1,860 a month in cash compensation next. Since I'm making this movie year, all of the statistics vary, If you see it in 2025 or 2026, for example, the numbers will have changed for the next year because the film will still be available on the channel at that time. When it comes to Social Security retirement recipients who filed for benefits before reaching full retirement age and who are not reaching full retirement age this year, for 2024, understand that the figures still make sense because it's 2024 and I'm shooting this movie right now. This is what it all boils down to. The maximum monthly income you can earn as a dependent on Social Security before you begin receiving benefits is $1,860. This is the amount you can earn as a taxpayer without having your earnings garnished. You can earn up to $1,860 per month or $2,320 annually until you reach full retirement age, though you can certainly make more if you so choose. The problem is, if you earn more than that, you already know that your benefits will be withheld by $1 for every $2 you make over that level. For example, if you make $11,000 more than the $22,320 cap in a year, you would receive $1,000 more in compensation, and $500 will be deducted from your benefits for each $2 you earn above the cap. We'll deduct $1 from your income, as it turns out. We never want to take away benefits, so if it sounds like you know that if you make more than that amount as a recipient of Social Security retirement benefits, your payments will cease. Consider that for a moment. In the meantime, let's get down to business and discuss the $2,590 monthly benefit that blind Social Security Disability Insurance (SSDI) claimants receive. This is a crucial issue for those who qualify for SSDI and are blind. The money that was earned previously may have come from working full or part-time at a small business, from your own job, from a side gig, from your own side hustle, or from anything else. Please take note that this is gross revenue and not net income, and it does not include your bonus. That implies you can make up to that amount each month, but if you make more, your benefits will be withheld. Please keep that in mind. These are the limits I thought of. Income is income. It doesn't matter. You ought to be aware of in this film, everything is related to money, thus individuals who are blind or not get SSDI and do not now have a source of income should not be concerned about others who do. The bottom line is that if you're receiving Social Security retirement benefits and don't have any money at the moment, this doesn't really apply to you because this is just extra money on top of your monthly payment. The only people who should read this are those who have other sources of income. I would advise them that if they are currently working, they are doing the best practices on top of your monthly benefit, and these are the thresholds below which your monthly benefit will not be garnished or lost entirely. Relocating and changing careers, obtain a raise and return to the workforce. They should call Social Security if they are not working at the moment and are not receiving any money from any source, including self-employment, small businesses, side gigs, full-time jobs, or anything else. Tell them what they need to know. Hey, yo, it's me. They know what you want to do. I'm going to work X hours a week on average, earning X per hour. My income will be X. This is my destination. There will be many different things required of you at work, but if you don't notify them, things could go wrong for you. If your income exceeds these restrictions without reporting them, you can imagine what will happen. You'll receive a letter informing you of this. I got in touch with Social Security. I've spoken to agents like this a lot before. If you think you were overpaid or that things won't go well and your benefits will be drastically reduced, just give them a call. You are asked a number of questions, but it's not a big concern since they simply enter it into the system, which provides them all the information they require to understand what's happening. They will perform the arithmetic for you, which is another awesome feature. When you tell them your hourly wage or pay, the individual I dealt with does the arithmetic and informs me that your SSDI payment will not be increased if I work X hours per week for this amount of money. Cut off the wonderful part is that they will guide you through the area, so giving them a call is a good idea. Please follow your best course of action. If at all possible, avoid receiving overpayment letters or any other type of penalty. Nobody I've met has ever been happy to receive a letter from Social Security apologizing for forgetting to pay them, so avoid doing that at all costs. You won't be glad if you receive one stating you were overpaid. We will now increase your prize.